Yeah, karma, working of karma is, as you all know, it is kind of energy, like with modern science, law of conservation of energy. So all energies cannot be destroyed. Only thing is they may be transformed or modified or delayed for the action or the result, depending on the type of energy. So also karma, working of karma, karma itself is a natural law. So it acts on its own law or on its own nature. So once a person do karma, this means karma is action, especially the willful action, intentional action or willful action, that creates the accumulation of karmic energy with the potential to give result at the right moment, like today's title of the Dhamma talk. When the conditions are right, conditions are conducive, then this will bear result. So that is the working of karma. So for this karma to give result, it needs the base or the foundation. Because karmic result can only be experienced by this nama and rupa, or the mind and matter that constitute the being. So as long as one is still falling around with repeated rebirths in this samsaric cycle or chain, then this karmic result, whether good or bad, will be giving fruit at the right time or at the right place. So that is the working of mechanism. So for the karmic action to bear fruit, one must have existence. So that one get this rupa and nama psychophysical complex, or as I have often said, elaborately 5 aggregates, or concisely just mind and matter or psychophysical complex. Because karma has to manifest. Karma is an energy that has to manifest on some base. So this base is what we have to experience the result of good or bad karma by this body and mind. Potential tendency or potency of these karmas not to act. We must end this psychophysical existence of our phenomenal existence of mind and matter. So this can only be done by gaining enlightenment in 4 stages. I hope you all are all familiar. Attainment of the first enlightenment is called Sotapaddi, Megaphala, path and fruition, and one become a Sotapanna. When one become a Sotapanna, one has only 7 more rebirths or existences left. Then the next stage, as one goes on practicing meditation and gain the second stage of enlightenment of Sakaragami path and fruition, Sakaragami mega and phala, and one become a Sakaragam, then one will be left only with one more existence. That's why these Sakaragamis are called once returner. They return only once again to human world. So one more existence they had to go. Then as one goes on in one's spiritual journey, when one gains the third enlightenment, that stage of enlightenment we call anagami path and fruition knowledge, then one will be completely eradicated the sensual desire. So one will never return to sensual realms of human world and 6 celestial deva world. And after that, one will be reborn in the Brahma realm or Sodavasa realm. from there one will gain arhata and one will go to final parinirvana. That's why these anagami path and fruition attainers are known as anagamis, and they are translated as non-ratanas, for they won't return to sensuous realms of human and six celestial realms. Then as one goes on with this striving and gain the final or the full enlightenment of holiness, arhata, path and fruition knowledge, they'll become arhat, a perfected one. Then after this life, there'll be no more existences for him. So here the answer comes out to the question. After Arhat's final passing away, there will be no more existences, so that there can be no fruition of any good or bad wholesome actions. Here, worthy of notice, before final passing away of Arhat, up to this stage, these wholesome or unwholesome actions can bear fruit, depending on the condition, as the title of today's Dhamma. If the condition is right and the final existence, and these will bear fruit. And just now, we have cited the example of Venerable Ananda. Actually, as Venerable Ananda has gone through the action, he has to experience and he has to go through these results of wholesome or unwholesome actions. And there are many examples we can cite from the recorded Tipitaka recordings. For instance, Venerable Moggallana was killed by higher thugs or dacoits due to his past, and one of his past existences, he tried to harm his own parents on the instigation of his marital partner. And in the final, even in the final life, as you all know, he's a second chief disciple of our Lord Buddha, and he's Arhat, and this is, in Pali we call Pachima Pavika, is his final existence. Then when this kusala or unwholesome action of harming the parents give fruit, he has to suffer. He was killed by these persons, and he died of these injuries. So only after the final passing away of as an Arhat, then all the karmic results will be exhausted. As long as we are being repeatedly reborn in the samsaric chain of rebirths, then whether good or bad, karmic results will bear fruit at the proper time.